I think it's important that everybody know what it's like to own a home. I personally have had real estate in my own home since I was the age of 18. It's always returned on its investment. It's always been a safe haven for me and my family. And I believe it's an American dream, and I think it's for everyone. I also think it's very important for you to have a legacy of sorts. I mean, one of the reasons why owning real estate in America is one of the dreams is that it makes things easier. It creates equity. You can leave it to your family and loved ones. Most of us that don't own homes will merely leave our children the contents of our apartment. Home ownership to me is important as well, in the ways of it's not that hard to obtain. You pay more for an apartment than you would for a home in most cases, and your apartment just goes up in rent. And I think it does the housing market wonders for homeowners because it kind of stabilizes your rent. A realtor is important because, just like you go to school to learn something from a history teacher to get a degree of some sorts, you look to seek a professional that is steeped in the education that you're looking for. And with a realtor, what you get is a rich background, a rich understanding about markets, real estate, price points, comps, appraisals, right? These are things like if you're an accountant or you're a mechanic, this language might not be in your wheelhouse. So a realtor protects you from losses, gets you the best price, and will sell or buy a home for you in the fastest means possible. When you're looking to deal in something and make the largest purchase that most of us will ever make in a lifetime, it's a smart thing to have a realtor by your side that knows its craft, that knows the laws, that can take a lot of the headache out of buying or selling a home. Sometimes buying and selling a home is the most stressful thing that we can think about. And what a realtor does is he removes that stress and makes it kind of a seamless process for you. We make appointments for you, we schedule your appointments, we schedule all showings, and you pretty much just have to sit back and we give you information. It makes it a lot easier and less stressful to purchase and buy a home. If we're a good realtor, we're going to figure out how to get your price point to a point that is attractive. Right? If you're selling your home or buying your home, we're going to try to do that on both sides. If you're selling, obviously, we're going to look to get you the best price that the market can offer. And if you're buying, we're looking to get you the best price that the market can offer. So what a realtor does is kind of work between those two parties and kind of easily come to a decision on a great price and something that makes everybody happy. So a realtor is really on your side. It's someone within the community, and they really value these relationships, and that's kind of what the passion is behind real estate. It's not just buying and selling homes, it's actually helping people make the connections of life. We also help when it comes to legal work. We are going to be able to refer you to some of the best attorneys that deal in any of the issues or closings or anything related. We're going to be able to refer you to the best specialists, the best inspectors, right? These people make it easier for us to do our job and make sure that your property is of a certain standard and quality, and make sure that things are made available to each party about improvements or hang-ups and things like this. So that's kind of what we do to help you through the process is we help you do pretty much everything. I think home ownership is for everyone. It's the American dream, and you would be doing yourself a disservice if you didn't try your hand at home ownership. I think it's for everyone. Some would disagree. I think it should be a decision that's made at the right times. I think you should take a look at your finances. I think you should take a look at your ability to own a home, repair-wise, financial-wise, right? But there's also something for everybody. So you don't have to have a turnkey. Maybe you want a fixer-upper, right? And if you don't have the skill set, maybe your income allows you to have a turnkey. But there's something for everybody. And even if you're not buying to live in it, I think it's for everyone as a investment vehicle. You'd be hard pressed these days to find a millionaire that doesn't have some real estate in their back pocket. There's a reason for that. It's a very solid investment. It's one of the only things that appreciates. And actually over the last few years, I've been buying land myself simply because they don't make any more of it, right? That's that one product that they're not going to make. I could buy a patch of grass for $500 and, 2, 3, 4, 5 generations down the line, that's going to be worth a pretty penny, even though it might still be a useless piece of land. So again, buying, selling, investing, I think real estate has something for everybody. And I'm very proud to be part of making that happen. Well, some of the challenges are price points if you're selling. Let's start with selling. If you're selling, price points, right? Comps in the area, proper appraisals, inspections. Maybe there's repairs that are needed. Properly wording contracts so you're not arguing over what a fixture versus a piece of real property is. All of these things are some of the challenges that you may face when selling your own home, but most importantly are proper comparisons so that you can get your house listed at a price that's going to make it attractive, right? So if someone can go into the next neighborhood and get a house much like yours for $50,000 less, it makes your home much harder to market. So when it comes to some of the challenges, where is that price point? A lot of people I'll ask, where did you find that price point? Well, my buddy's a realtor, but does he have, is he working for you? Do you have a contract? Can you trust that information is accurate? I saw that the neighbor's house sold for $200,000. Yeah, but it also probably sat on the market for 2.5 years because it was improperly priced. So mostly when you're selling, it's legalities, it's attracting customers, it's properly showing the home, collecting feedback, contacting people that were interested and starting the negotiation process. So there's plenty of challenges when it comes to selling your home. When it comes to buying your home, the challenge is mostly are you finding something that's going to fit everything that you want. So like you see on a lot of these reality shows that they take them to 5, 6, 7 houses and they're just not finding what they want. And the realtor will at some point say, hey, you're going to have to come back down to reality because we can't get everything you want for your price point, right? So then he'll show them like $1 million house that has everything they want. Well, that's because it's going to cost $1 million to get everything you want in the neighborhood you want, in the district you want, around the schools that you want. And so that's kind of some of the challenges that you face as a shopper. And these are things that, like, if you're going to do them on your own, you're going to find it like time consuming. You have jobs, you have children. So a realtor is really that person that's there like 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. They got their fingers in the pot. They have access to things that you don't, as far as technologies, lists, contacts, right? Intermingling between brokerages. So we have a wider, this is what we do. We do this every day. We're much more suited to help you with a lot of the challenges that come with buying. But most of the challenges that come with buying are like price, understanding if inspections are been done or if they're needed or if you should waive them, repairs that may be needed, access to contractors, if there are needed repairs, and mostly, how do you get everything do you want underneath the same price point? Right, that's a little difficult, and sometimes that requires the ability to negotiate on a professional level with the seller. That's where we realtors really bring the value. The number one tip that I would give sellers and buyers is find a great realtor. Like, I know I'm a realtor, and it's hard to imagine me just purely looking out for the interest of my clients, but that's in fact what I do. And so you want a realtor that stands out. Like, these videos that I do tend to put me out in front of my competitors as far as visibility. And also I can do this with my clients, I can do this with showings, I can do a lot of digital marketing, so I'm kind of able to cast a wider net. So when it comes to choosing a realtor, you really want somebody with those kind of digital qualities. They're going to save time, they're going to get more eyeballs, they're going to generate more feedback and contacts, and they're generally going to get your property bought or sold. Really, one of the only pieces of advice that I would give is find a great realtor, and they will handle everything for you. So that's the best advice I could give you. Most companies have some language in their contracts that say that they can't speak about legalities because they need to refer you to an attorney. Now, there's a reason for that. An attorney is a master at law. They have a degree. They're proven by the state of whatever state that they have the mindfulness of an attorney, and things need to be handled by professionals as such. So you wouldn't go trying to litigate your own lawsuit. You would go and find yourself one of the top attorneys in the area. And I recommend the same thing when it comes to real estate. Does that make sense? My mission statement is basically this. I want to help people get a slice of the American dream. Right? I want you to become homeowners. I want you to have the luxuries that come with that. I want you to be able to leave things to your children. I want you to be able to invest the way you want. I want you to be able to have passive income if you need it. Real estate is a very, very, very complex and beneficial beast. And I'm just here as a facilitator and educator just through having a license. I take my license very seriously. I'm here to educate the public, whether there's a sale or not. My mission statement is pretty simple. I'm a realtor in your community. I am your friendly realtor. So my mission statement is to work within communities to help you with your real estate needs and wants, right? It's pretty simplistic, but I am here to use everything within my power and all the context that comes with being a realtor to provide the community with the path of least resistance to home ownership. I want to make it fun, I want to make it interactive, and I want to make it something that's absolutely painless and fun to do. Buying a home should not be stressful. It's one of the largest purchases that we will ever make in our lives. And you should be happy, you should be excited about that, and you should be confident in your purchases. And that's what I'm here to do, is bring the community that I work with a certain confidence in their ability to deal in real estate. Listen, if you like this video or any videos that I offer training, I offer real estate classes for investors. I have a YouTube channel. You can find me on Twitter, all the social media accounts. I'm pretty easy to get a hold of. You can Google Justin Price EXP Realtor, and a plethora of things should pop up. But mostly you can find content similar to this on my YouTube channel, The Reality Realtor, and you'll find great content just like this, again, that supports my mission statement. I want to teach you guys, I want to show you guys that there's real estate for everyone, and yeah. I have a book coming out, and I am usually in the community doing for sale by owner and first time homeowner seminars and things like that. I even do some digital platforms. So just stay tuned to that. The best place you could probably find me is, and access most of my content, is on YouTube, and then you can kind of go from there and select whatever video you're feeling should have the proper links to take you to wherever that is being serviced. So just keep a lookout for me, and I hope you guys have an amazing experience in real estate, and I hope all the realtors around you are giving you that vibe, and I hope that all the realtors you choose do amazing business with you, and if they don't, well, you know where to find me.